Good morning. I'm headed off to church, and I'm going to the early service this morning so I can get up and get moving and get on with my work. Well, I just got out of church, and the service was really good. It was talking about how the gospel of the fact that Jesus came for us to wipe away any sins and debt we have, to bring us back to God. The gospel changes people, and the people change the world because of it. And if the gospel isn't changing us and we're not changing the world, it's only because we don't believe that it can happen. The truth is, it really does happen. It really happens with a lot of people, and that was just kind of like one of those wake-up calls, like, hey, guess what? Let's spread the gospel because it's helping people. It's changing lives. Driving, going to check out a new coffee shop. Not new. I mean, it's new to me. A coffee shop that I've never been to before, called Octane. So let's see if I can find it. Right now, I'm just driving up and down the street, trying to figure out where this coffee shop is. There was this coffee shop that I saw the other day, and I was like, I don't need to look up the address. It's right there in that one street. But apparently, I was wrong. I don't know where it is. So I'm going to have to figure something else out, I guess. I just talked to some people, and they said that I'm just on the one street over from the coffee shop, so headed in the right direction now. Looks like there's some kind of festival going on. Maybe a farmer's market, or I don't know. What kind of festival is this? Interesting. No wonder there's no parking here. I packed a lunch today so I could go to church and then afterwards go to a coffee shop that's down here by my church. And so since I'm driving by Grant Park, I decided I'd stop and eat my lunch in the park. But first, I'm going to go check out this farmer's market festival thing, whatever's going on down here. Apparently this is a farmer's market that's here every Sunday from like 9 to 12. Well, that was a nifty little market. I went and got some produce. They had different things for produce, and of course it's more expensive because it's organic, homegrown, locally grown, and all that good stuff. But it was worth it worth going because they give you, for your first 3 times, they give you $5 tokens to buy produce with. And so I got to just kind of check out everything and really probe into what they had. So maybe next time I can get used to it. I found it! Perfect. Beautiful. Very impressive. They have the windows open and everything. It's really nice. I'm here at Octane, the new coffee shop location in Grant Park, and I was going to talk to their co-owner. Is that what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's your name?
Diane.
Diane. And she was just telling me earlier that this is their new location and they're going to get a coffee roaster soon, right?
We are. We're going to be putting a coffee roaster right beyond those windows right there.
Nice.
Hopefully, well, you know, the plan was before the end of the year, but it's probably not going to happen until next year. And we've been roasting our coffee since October, and we're currently doing that out of Birmingham, Alabama, which is where one of our other partners is. So that's kind of our roasting arm is out in Birmingham right now.
How long have you been here?
So in this location, we've been here since October, and we share the space with another business called the Little Tart Bake Shop. Our flagship location is in the west midtown side of town, and it's been there since the end of 2003, so going on 9 years.
That's really good. You know, it's got a good business with sustained for that long.
We've gotten a lot of support from the community. I think it's just been, Atlanta's been sort of one of those growing coffee cities. I'd say 2001 or so, we saw shops like Aurora come to town, and Aurora's been around for a long time. They might have been around longer than 2001, but they kind of helped sort of start this coffee wave in Atlanta. And now it's just great. Now there's great shops all over town.
Right, yeah. Is that something, I know Dancing Ghost is a company that came out of Olympia, and so Washington's really known for their coffee. Is that something that kind of like drew them out, like, you know, like a blooming coffee culture? Or
I don't know. I don't really know how they ended up here in Atlanta. But yeah, they've got a new location. Have you had a chance to visit that location?
The Dancing Ghost location? Yeah, I got a chance to go there.
Right over in Pond, at the Ponds Market. The Dancing Goats, they've been a really big part of the Atlanta community. Well, Dancing Goats, Steady Hand is kind of new to the scene. They've been around for a while, but they started out, the guys there started out They used to work for us at Octane. We had a location there that was there for about a year, and they ended up opening up their own.
Do you guys have a really supportive coffee community? Because I know that you guys have the what's it called, the not loyal anti-loyalty card or something like that.
Right. Yeah, the disloyalty card.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually started. That was kind of the brainchild of somebody out in London, and I'm forgetting his name. Actually, I'm sorry, Willem Davies,
Okay.
barista champion out in London. He kind of started that idea, and it spread all over London, and he just wanted everybody to be really supportive of all the local shops. And so that kind of spread here to Atlanta. I'm not sure what other cities are partaking in that idea, but
I thought that was a really neat idea. I don't know if you know, but the disloyalty card it's like a punch card, but instead of just for one location, it's for a bunch of different locations to kind of get you out in the community to try all these really great coffee shops and see the different culture all throughout the city instead of just in one little location. And that's kind of what I've been, since I moved here, I've made it, my summer resolution was to try 5 new coffee shops before the end of the summer.
okay.
And I've actually just decided to, that's my, weekend, get out and get my work done, but also explore the city since I just moved to Atlanta. Try a different coffee shop every time, and then just being able to see the different atmospheres and different coffee. It's really a neat way to see, Atlanta culture through, one avenue of coffee.
That's really cool. What shops have you had a chance to visit so far?
I've been to Cafe Intermezzo, Chocolate, Dancing Goat, Java Monkey. There's one Cavarna in Oakhurst. There was Land of a Thousand Hills. Here, Grant Park Coffee House, Mod Podge, and I think that's, and Atlanta Coffee Roasters.
Okay. Some other great shops for you to try out are Condessa. Condessa just reopened.
Okay.
And they're right down the street in Old Fourth Ward.
Yeah.
Steady Hand, Poorhouse. Those are the guys that used to work with us.
Yeah.
When we had our location in Emory Village, and they have an amazing location there in Emory.
Right. She said they really wanted to start doing some cuppings once they get their roasters here. And that's something that I kind of want to get into because I don't know a lot about coffee. I know I like stuff and I don't like other stuff, but I don't know why, or I don't know the different flavors to look at in coffee, and you can really learn a lot about bitter flavors and, the oils of the beans and all these natural things come with coffee flavor besides just, that's good. I really enjoyed sitting in here. The atmosphere was something that reminded me of a mixture of Etsy and Pinterest, that kind of I don't know, just very decorated but still a little cozy. The little tart bake shop was in there, and I ended up getting some some almond vanilla bean shortbread, I believe it was. It went really well with my cappuccino. My cappuccino had a really good flavor. It was served in a slightly smaller cup than some of the normal coffee shops, and so it had, I don't know, it just reminded me of when you eat 100% cacao. It's got that really nutty flavor. That kind of cappuccino espresso flavor was in that cup. The cappuccino was really good. It was had a good coffee flavor.